Welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris, and today we're going to be doing an episode on okra. Oh, I got the seeds upside down, or backwards. These are all the seeds right here. Let me put them down so you can see. Burgundy, there's so many kinds of okra. Burgundy okra, heavy hitter, Okinawan pink, Burmese, 1010, Star of David, Gene orange, and Alabama red. You know, that's mine, you guys. So what we're going to be doing is talking about these today. But first, before we get started, I want to ask you guys if you could please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we have a new video that comes out. We try to put one out on a Wednesday and a short on a Sunday. So hit that notification so it'll let you know when we have a new one. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? We would love for you to join our family. Now let's get started on explaining this whole okra business. So this is the what do you call it, catalog, and the company is called Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. They're also called Rare Seeds, okay? And they have a beautiful catalog. I have done a whole video on this, so you guys go check that one out. So we're not going to linger on this today, but I just did want to show you that they have an absolutely beautiful catalog, and the seeds are rare. A lot of them are rare, and they're heirloom seeds, so check that out. This is the insert this I've ripped out of the catalog that's all okra. And so the thing is one thing is they don't necessarily tell you everything on the seed packet that they'll tell you in here. So if you do get them, I would highly recommend that you read up on the plant on their website and in their catalog and the back of the package, because there's a lot of information that they don't put on here. One of the things it does say is that you're supposed to soak the seeds for 24 hours. So I'm going to soak the seeds. Oh, look, this is a beautiful package that comes in the mail too. Isn't that pretty?
That is.
I put the word okra on there. So they have different packagings. So with the okra, we're going to soak the seeds for 24 hours and then we'll sprout them. So just going to drop these in like that. And one of the things this year that I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to have as many okra plants as I can possibly have, because I want to have tons of okra. I feel like I didn't have enough okra because when you harvest the okra, and I'll probably tell you this again in the video later on, you gotta harvest it every couple of days. You can't let it go too long or it'll get hard and like a wood. So if you have, say, 10 plants, then you've got like an abundance enough that you could have a full meal that night if you're going to harvest, or at least a full bag to put in the freezer. So that's what we did last year. So we have a video if you guys want to watch. There's another video out there on the okra, but I like to freeze dry it too, so I'll freeze a whole bunch of it till I get enough to do a big freeze dry session, and then I'll do that. But this year I want to have so much okra, which I don't know if this is going to happen. We'll see. We got to make sure that we water it enough. I want to have enough okra that I have just tons of it that I can eat every day, and leftovers to freeze dry. So anyway, we'll get back to you when these get sprouted. I'm going to sprout a whole bunch of little cups over for 24 hours, and then we'll see if the sprouts start to submerge. I did put these in the refrigerator for 2 weeks because a lot of their seeds, they recommend to do that. And we'll get back to you when they start to sprout. I'm going to do a whole bunch of these little cups. Okay, I just wanted to kind of go over these real quick with you guys a little bit more. The main thing I want to tell you is this one in particular, this Burmese, doesn't have spines. And what that means is there's tiny little thorns on these. They're hairline. And when you pick these without gloves, it's like little thorns that go in your fingers. It's not horrible, but it can be uncomfortable. So that's the thing I don't like about okra are the thorns. So probably next year what I'll do, once I use all these seeds up, I'm just going to probably just only get these. I mean, these are fun, and pink and the red ones, and the pink okra, the pod doesn't have like ridges on it. You see how these have like ridges? This is like a smooth pod. So that's unusual. But once you cook it, it's not pink anymore. So, and then the red Alabama, that one, you know, it's, I think fatter than the most of them. So, and I believe the Star of David, when you cut it, I don't think the others do this. It does look like the Star of David. And I don't think the other ones do that. So, but it tells you all about these. This one, of course, is, you know, it's pretty. It's just that I think, this one is heavy hitter. So this one makes tons of okra. Now, that's if you water it, because I noticed that if I don't give it enough water, it's not going to do anything. And you have to harvest it every couple of days. I think there's one that you can cut back. But the main thing, and then this one is the orange one, Jing. They're really, you know, if you're going to get an okra, there may be other varieties out here that don't have these spines, but that would be, for me, the #1 choice. If I decide to get okra again, I probably won't go with all these pretty ones. They're fun to grow because they've got, you know, different colors and stuff. But once you cook them, they're not colored anymore. So I would just go with the one that doesn't have those little thorns on it. They're tiny little prickles. So I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on that. And then I've already put these to soak overnight for 24 hours. And then we'll get them sprouted. Okay, before I plant the okra seeds and some of the other seeds that we have going, I want to show you what I've been doing just recently. I'm planting them in these instead of the pots, because if I want to take them out, I don't mind if I ruin this. I can cut them off if it's stuck and I can't get it out. So I'm trying this method. A lot of people use this method. So instead of putting the holes in the bottom, I'm using a soldering iron, and I'm just burning the holes on the side slightly up a little. That way it'll retain a little bit of water, and I don't have to keep watering it as often while it's sprouting in there. So pretty much that's what I'm doing.
Let me get one from the inside. Oh, there's something in there already.
Yes, dirt. Because I was planting earlier, but I thought that everybody might want to see how I'm doing this. So instead of putting the holes in the bottom, I'm putting them slightly above. You could go right here even if you wanted to.
Right on the line.
I kind of like to go above it.
No, you got 2 cups.
Oh, I did 2. Let's see if it does 2 at once.
Let's see if it does 2. Oh,
Does it do 2 at once? Look at there, you guys. You can do 2 at a time.
This one didn't barely go through. You got to really...
Now did it?
That time it did.
Okay, so now we know we can do 2 at a time if we want. So I'm going to go slightly above here. Yeah. Let's see if we can do 3 at a time. Hold on, let me do these 2. And then we'll see if we can do 3 at a time. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can do 4 at a time. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so now you guys know you can save time and do 4. Let me know if you can do 5. I'm not going to do 5 because I'm done now. So we're done. So now I got to fill these with some soil, and I'm going to use compost and worm castings. Oh, hold on a minute.
I got stuck.
Oh, you know? That doesn't work, you guys.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, don't do that method to save time.
They all glued each other.
Yeah, it all stuck together. Look, I tore 2 of them up getting it out. I can still reuse these. Well, this one, no, I'm going to throw it away. But, I mean, yeah, don't do that, you guys.
We experiment.
Remember, I always tell you guys, we're always experimenting on something. So you guys can learn from my mistake. All right, let's go to planting these now. Okay, everybody. Now we're going to get these planted into here, the okra. So what I'm going to do is we got an old pot full of dirt that we made prior, and we used it. We had another plant in it that we already harvested. I'm going to reuse this and freshen it up with some worm castings. And so over here, I'm going to harvest. I got to put on gloves so I don't get all this.
No, you put on gloves? I got to show everybody this. Look.
No, I want to show them the worm castings where we're going to get it from.
Dee high school graduation? Is that what this is?
Oh my God, don't show them that.
You're so pretty.
I don't know why they made a little ashtray out of that.
It's like not even an ashtray, it's like a cup holder.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. If it was an ashtray, it'd have the indents to hold the cigarette.
Oh, it's a cup holder.
It's like a coffee cup holder.
From the 80s. Look at
Oh,
that.
so awesome. The 80s were amazing. Okay.
So this is where the worm. This is where the worms made the worm castings.
They make the worm poop.
More. We got to get rid of this snail.
Oh, yeah. See, those guys, they eat everything.
Okay.
But, see, you could take your toilet paper
Yeah.
roll empties.
Feed it to them.
They love
All
that.
your kitchen scraps.
That would be like French fries, like fast food French fries,
God.
like cardboard. I would imagine that would taste like French fries.
God. That's funny. What do we got? This is like I don't know what this is.
Oh, it's like
a
orange.
Yeah. That shouldn't be in there. That's some kind of plastic. This is avocado, I think.
They eat the avocado. They get into the avocado seeds. They get into everything.
Look at all the worms. Look. That's an old apple. Look at all these worms. So, but what I'm trying to get is the worm poop. So it's going to take me.
They eat that stuff. They poop, and the poop is all that black stuff around there.
That's what's going to fertilize the soil. So I'm going to get back to you guys in a minute because I have to dig through all this and I have to go really deep and get some like this. I have to get a real good bunch that doesn't have a lot of
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Okay. It's burning up out here, so I'm going to try to make this quick. It's just too hot. I can't handle the heat anymore like I used to. So usually when I do all my gardening, I try to do it like later in the day, like at 4 or 5, 6 p.m. in the summer. That way the sun's not blaring on me. I'm not a sunshine girl. My eyes are real sensitive to the sun. So if you guys...
Because your eyes are blue.
Yeah, and I have the surgery that I had, that RK surgery, and it makes them more sensitive too. And I have severe dry eyes. So anyway, if you guys are saying, oh, I don't want to garden because I don't want to get in the sun, well, what you can do is try to do most of it in the house and then do all your gardening out later, or real early in the morning or later. Well, there's the avocado.
That's why farmers get up super early, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, farmers get up before the sun rises.
Probably because they have too much to do all in one day.
That's true too.
And they want to get it done before dark. So I just, I personally used to, when I was younger, could go all day long in the yard. But now that I'm older, so if you're older, you just do it that way. Do it like an hour a day, 2 hours a day, 30 minutes, whatever you can. And just do it at the time of day that it's not, whatever. Boris has me a sun thing that he can put.
Yeah, I moved that around.
When I'm doing something too. And so I'm mixing the soil up with extra worm castings. And there's still some worms in here. So this is just to get these seeds started, and I'm hoping that there's not any roly-polies in here. Look at that, there's a zip tie. How'd that zip tie get in there?
How'd that get in there?
I don't know.
First, I gotta show everybody. Look, Steve Austin, $6 million man.
Oh my God.
Okay.
So I'm just mixing up the worm castings with this, and then that's it. So I'm just gonna put some dirt in there and get these started. So last year I put them right into the pot, but the problem with that is I couldn't keep an eye on them, and the roly-polies ate them before they could emerge into a sprout. They probably sprouted, and before I could check on them, the roly-polies got them. They'll get them because they're really, young tender greens at that point. Look here, chicken bone.
Chicken bone.
So I always throw those in the worm bin too. So
Yeah,
eventually that stuff will compost down, you know. Eventually, but you could put it in a blender and make
mealworms.
Not mealworms. Bone meal.
Broth.
Bone
Bone
broth.
meal.
Okay, so we got that. Look, we got plenty here.
And now we have plenty for the other ones we have inside.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to take the gloves off, I think, because, well, let's just do one. I don't know how many I'm going to do. Let's see, let's find the pink Okinawa. Here's, it just so happened I picked the pink.
You picked the right one.
Isn't that funny?
Wow.
So I want to show them how they sprouted. I soaked them overnight, and then the next day I put them in a paper towel. These haven't sprouted, but I'm still going to plant them. Let me see if I can find one that sprouted for you guys, so you can see what it looks like. Maybe I'll take these off. I'm still going to get my hands dirty. It's just won't be so gross. Okay. Okay, you see? See how this one's popped up and sprouted? This one. See the white where it's popped open? It's going to sprout.
That's the root.
Oh, look, this one is a real good one. See, it's got the taproot
it's poking out, so that's going to turn into the white root that grows underneath.
Yeah, and so what's this one?
And that's the shell that's just going to crack off and turn into some more.
These are the mystery.
Seeds are so alien
no, what
if
does
you
that
think
say?
about it.
Oh, Burmese.
If you think about how seeds work, it's so alien.
Oh, mystery. Yeah, well, all of the nutrients are inside the seed for it to be able to handle growing for a certain amount of time, and then it starts getting the nutrients from the soil, but all the nutrients are inside of there. It's like all the DNA and everything is in there. Let's find the mystery.
It's like instead of going inward, plants grow outward.
10.
You know, like
orange.
This would be like their blood and nutrients.
Okay. So here, I'm just going to show everybody. I'm only going to put, like, I don't know how many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm just going to do 4 in here. And normally I would like to, like I said, to just direct plant into the ground. But I've been having a problem with it. So I'm just going to put them like that. I'm going to do 4. So I'll have to make another container. And then that way I can, once these grow up big enough, I can put them directly into a big pot. So, all right, put that there. These are going to have to go in the grow room.
Yeah.
And I have to come back to this one. So anyway, we're going to do all of them like that. I just wanted to show you real quick. And then when they start sprouting, so you don't have to, you know, just put them just a little bit in the soil. You don't have to put them real deep. You don't want to put them too deep. And then keep them moist, and then just wait for the magic to happen. So we'll show you once they get sprouted. Okay, I want to show you guys, this one is really sprouted good. You see how good this one sprouted? The taproot's out. What I didn't know if I mentioned that these are paper towels, and I just wrote the name of the strain of okra on the paper towel, and then I wet it, and then I folded it over. Look, these are all folded over. They're dirty right now, but see, I just folded them over and put them like in here, and just set them one more day, and kept, you know, so that they were stay moist. You don't want them too soaking wet, but I just wanted to show you. See, that one's really sprouted. And so you basically, you just put it in the soil with this taproot down. Face the taproot down. Look at these, you guys. These are really sprouted. So, once again, just put the taproot down, facing the dirt. All right, and then cover it up. But wow, look at these. Uh-oh. About to damage the taproot. Be careful, don't damage the taproot. Okay, everybody, I wanted to show you the okra is starting to pop. As you can see, the little seed is still on top here, but this is the true leaf that's coming out. These are all the okras. I put a whole bunch of okra, and let's see here. Here's some more popping out. So it's coming out way quicker than I thought it would. And so I'm very happy about that. So hopefully in a few weeks we can get these outside into the yard, into the pots, raised pots. We do everything in pots, as you guys probably know, because we have gophers and we also have really clay soil. And the gophers is the main reason, but the soil is full of rocks. I could have built up a garden by building the soil up, but we would have the gopher problem, which is a nightmare. So that's why we're doing everything in pots. But these are, look, in a few days I'll check back with you so you can see. But I'm very excited. Okay, one day later, you guys, look at the seed on top. I always think that's so cool when the seed erupts and the true leaves come and the little seed's still on top. Look at that. Anyway, look how much after just one day. Crazy. And these are still coming out. And these are still coming out. And it's a lot of growth in just one day. All right. Few weeks or a week and we'll have them outside. Wow, look at them now. Not bad. Probably another week and we can put them out. They're all coming along, but these are doing the best. These are pointing towards the sun because I got all the lights over here and not enough room for them. Okay, everything's really expanding and doing pretty good. I'm still a little concerned about these that are kind of lanky, but we'll see. I just don't have enough lights in here, grow lights, to manage this whole situation. But so far, so good. This is cucumber, but these are the okra. And they're doing pretty good. I moved most of the okra over here, though. So, just wanted to give you an update on that. Okay. Look how much bigger they're getting. Look, they're starting to look like real leaves on here now. Look. Look at the formation of that. See? I mean, that's the size of my hand, you see? They're doing really good. And then I'm going to take you outside because I took some of them outside already. But I just wanted to show you the ones that I still have indoors. And then I'm going to take you outside to show you. Some of them I already moved outdoors. Oh, and look, there's some here too. We're going to have, hopefully, a lot of okra this year. You guys hope that I can get these to survive. If a pincher bug or something doesn't eat them once I put them in the pots. But that's why I don't put them directly in the pot, because I don't want them to get eaten up before they get big enough and survive. Because when they're little tiny, you know, like this, that's when they get eaten. All right, let me show you the other ones. Hey, these are the ones outside, you guys. And look, I painted the ZY. So if y'all notice that it's a better color, it's because I painted it. So look at, these are doing pretty good. I just don't like that they're lanky. Oh, I call it lanky. They're supposed to say leggy. But this one, see, it fell over and has a pinched edge to it. I don't think it's going to survive. And then this is a cucumber, and I don't know it looks pitiful too. So I love when the seed is still hanging on. Look, it's still hanging onto the leaf. You see that? It's so cool. But anyway, I don't really know how much longer I'm going to wait, but I really want these stalks to get a little bit, you know, maybe like something like this, maybe this one I might put out soon, but not that soon. Uh-oh. This is a cucumber here, but this is the okra. So, anyway, I am working on filling the pots. This is another video y'all need to watch. This is going to go on top with a net to keep anything from the outside getting in, and I'll show you that once I plant them, but that's a whole nother video for y'all to watch how I do that. And I also put handles on my pots. That's a whole nother video for y'all to watch so that they're easy to move around and carry. So right now, the next step is I've got to fill these with dirt so that I can put them in their yard where they need to go, and then put the plants in them, and then we're going to put covers on them while they're babies at least. Y'all, I'm out here. Look at these things, this thing I got on Temu, because I feel like that I was doing this facial treatment thing, and you're not supposed to be in the sun, and it goes all the way around your back. I'll have to have Boris videotape what it looks like from the back, but anyway, and I get sweaty with my hat on, so this is kind of nice. It'll keep the sweat too. But anyway, I'm out here with all the plants, bringing them outside from the grow room. I do a few today. Hey, don't let him. I don't want him to get those. Those are very fragile over there. Don't let him knock them. Yeah. Buster, come. Get out. Okay, so I'm just going to do two types of okra today, and the others I'll bring out when they get a little bigger. And what I'm going to do is I'm doing an experiment. Oh.
Little baby onion?
No, I think.
Oh, something was about to
garlic.
be born.
Little baby garlic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put okra all the way around the edge, and then one in the middle, and see how many okras that I can pack into one 25-gallon.
Hey.
Buster, he's eating lemongrass.
Can he eat that?
Yeah, but I need to.
Oh, okra song.
Okay, let's just get him out of here until I finish, and then I'll let him come back in and eat this.
Come on.
Buster, come on.
Get out, Buster.
Out of the, out. Good boy. So I'm going to bury.
There he comes. There he comes.
You can tell he listens. Out. Go on out. Out. Stay.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm doing a test to see how many okras that I can cram into one container. So I'm doing an experiment, okay, you guys? They say you can bury the stems like in a these are the Star of David, like in a tomato. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, but I've got to gently get these out of here. That's the thing. Look at the roots.
Oh, wow.
So now, let me see if I can get them without hurting them. I'm kind of afraid that that's what I'm doing. I'm really nervous.
No, they're fine. Just shove them in there.
No, I'm doing one at a time. Yeah, I'm really scared about this. Okay, so this one, I'm going to bury the stem like I said. Ooh. I think I'll put one in the middle here. Ooh, so fragile when they're at this stage. I'm so concerned that I'm going to come here tomorrow and these are going to be dead from plant shock, because they don't really have a good root system right now with what I'm doing here.
Or something might come
and eat them like a roly-poly. Yep. I'm worried about that too. Please make it.
We need to get something
Okay.
green for Buster to chew.
Okay. So that's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 plants in here. Actually, I could have planted this one over here, but okay, let's just do that and see what happens. And then now we got the other ones. I got too many pots packed in, so I got to crawl over. And then what I'm going to do also to keep any rodents or anything is I'm going to put my little thing here. I got to get the sticks and put over it, and then I'm going to cover it.
Okay, so we'll be right back. I'm going to go get the sticks.
These are the Alabama Red. So, makes me nervous. I could have just put 1 seed in each pot. Maybe that's what I'll do next year if these don't survive. There's one.
Sweet babies. They'll survive.
One. Ugh. I'm just sticking my hands down in there. I got a bunch of these. Hopefully one of them will survive. But I wanted to have a whole bunch of okra this year. Look at that bone. Stick that in there. And put hay around it. Mulch. This is from chicken coop. Buster's going to town eating that lemongrass.
I'm holding it down for him because he can't get inside the tent, and he is just obsessed with eating grass. Like there's something.
Plant these two together.
He's got
Look,
like some
instead of pulling them
deficiency.
apart, I'm gonna plant these two together.
Yes, there we go. Nice little okra.
I'm not gonna maybe be happy that way, but I'm just doing an experiment. Y'all know that's all we do here is experiment all the time.
Experiment.
My back's already hurting. That's why I can only do 2 today. 2 a day. Oh, and then let's put the name tag.
Now he's the gaggy dip.
And now, show them this over here. We just kind of made a half, black a job of that. But
Yes, that looks amazing though.
this one, I'll see on a video how to make these. Another stick. Hey, get out of that!
Get out of there, boy.
Go on. You know what? It might help if I just dip myself in.
Yeah, because he's like troublemaker.
Let's see. I don't have sticks. So I'll just do 2 sticks for now. And then drape over.
These are
I'm not sure how many
potatoes.
years I can continue this, you guys. So I hope you're enjoying these videos.
Eventually, we're gonna move. Well, this is an uphill. Eventually, we're gonna flatten this flatland.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I want to get a bulldozer and flatten
To
it.
keep the animals out until they get bigger. So hopefully this will work. All right, you see how this holds it up off of the plants. Shove this. Oh, I forgot the irrigation. Okay. So make sure you don't water this by hand, okay?
Okay.
Because you'll hurt them. They're 2 babies. All right, you guys. So I have one more to plant, but I'm not gonna video that because I'm just gonna I gotta find a spot for them. But that's gonna be the Burmese. Okay. See you next follow up. Okay, I want to show you guys something. Look at this okra. It's been here since last year and didn't die because we had this covered, this tent covered for the winter. Buster, no, you can't have onion. Leave it, leave it. And it's got an okra on it already. Look at that. So I'm debating whether to leave this here so y'all can see whether this is going to produce. I mean, it's obviously
More.
producing.
Take that okra off of there so it'll know that, oh yes, I need to make more.
I'll take this one off. But I mean, you guys, isn't that crazy that this thing didn't die? I chopped it down and it didn't die. And look at my moringa. So I think I'm gonna plant a couple okras in here and leave this one and see what happens, okay?
Okay.
So just wanted to show you that. I don't even know what kind this is.
The okra song. Cha, 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 cha.
Okay, just an update on some of the okras. As you can see, I have this over it. And they're tiny, tiny in this pot. And then let me take you over to the other part. I'm trying to do watermelons here. But let me show you the other part. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I got these covers on this one. This one's getting pretty big. You see that? This one looks a little runt. Looks like it needs a little water. I have to come check later. See if it's got enough water. It's kind of wilted looking. And let's go to the other area. All right, here's another one. Let's check inside of here and see. This one's getting big. This one's getting a lot bigger than the other ones. You see that? This one's doing really good. Okay, we're here at the grow tent now. And this one is doing okay, but something was eating it up. You see that big chunk out of it? And then that one over there is not doing very well. But these seem like they're doing pretty good in here. I got 3 or 4 in this one. So we got a late start, you guys. You know that. Let's look. There's over here. Some of them didn't make it. These look like they're barely hanging in there. Look how tiny they are. Just pitiful looking. So I'm glad I started a whole bunch of okra because not all of these are making it. So still less. And here we go. Look at these. They don't look that good either. They're kind of, it is hot out here today. So, and those, look at those. So, and then I think that's it. I can't really, I have to actually go inside here. I don't think that one in there is surviving. So, I think I planted one in here too, but I think the moringa's taking it over. Got a couple moringas growing in here. So, it's not going to be as many okras as I was hoping this summer, but better than last year. I forgot about this one over here. This one's doing so-so. And it's got like, what, four in it? So, and as you can see, I have this one covered up also. And I put an okra in here somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it didn't make it. That one didn't make it. I put it in the middle of the sweet potatoes, so it didn't make it. So I don't think I put one in here. If I did, it didn't make it. Probably not enough sunlight because all that stuff's surrounding. So we'll let you know once it gets big and we harvest some. You guys, let's check out the okra. Look at this. Look. Took a while. And here's the pods, the flowers that are going to be developing. And we should have, in a few weeks, we should have some okra to harvest. Maybe a week. I don't really think I need to have this on here anymore, but I'm going to keep it there for another week. Okay, we got more okra over here. across the way. We got an okra pod. You see it? There's an okra pod, and right here too, right there. And this is a flower about to make a pod. That one right there. And then we got some little ones coming on over here. And I've planted some stuff underneath. I don't know what's underneath. Let's see. Let me see what my label says. That's Star of David okra, but I don't know what it is. I can't remember what I planted underneath that. Some Swiss chard or something. So, anyway, there's some more okra in the yard, but these are the main ones here. So I just wanted to show you. There's another one right here. And it's got a big flower on it. So, I'll be harvesting soon. Okay, I'm going to take the cover off of this okra and let it spread its wings. And look, even though I had a cover, there's something eating it. Do you see that? I don't know what, but it'll be all right. Let's see if there's anything on here. No, there's just some flowers, so no okra yet. Let's go over to the other area and see if there's an okra on that. Let's check it out. Let's see. There's a flower and a baby okra. Nothing big enough to harvest yet. And then that one that we planted near the moringa, it never survived, you guys. But both of these moringas are alive. Yeah, that one didn't make it, so. And then I think I pulled up. I know I was going to let you guys see if that thing would keep growing, but I pulled it up. I pulled that one up that we were going to test and see. But over here, look. Look, we got this one. This one will be ready in a couple of days. You see it? That one will be ready in a couple of days. This is the Star David one. So in a couple of days, that'll be ready.
Oh, there's one here too. Look.
Yeah. And then these are pitiful over here.
That poor thing.
My moringa popped up like crazy.
This one looks like it's growing a whole bunch here.
I'm very happy here, but the thing is not. Let's see. Look how pitiful this one looks. It's got a flower though. It's got okra coming on it, but it's. Okay, everybody, it's just been a couple of days, and we've got an okra already ready to harvest. Look.
There's another one there.
This one's a little small, but I'm going to take it anyway. I should have brought my scissors, but...
In here?
No, that's it. So I just wanted you guys to see we're finally harvesting okra. I think this is the first one of the season. That's it today. But basically, you got to harvest about every 2 days once they start getting going, or they'll get hard and you can't eat them. They'll be like wood.
Ram.
It's going to be a never-ending video of cutting okra every 2 days. But you can also go and watch my video on freeze-drying okra. And so what I'm doing is I'm harvesting the okra and I'm freezing. I'm cutting it up and I'm freezing it 2 pods at a time, or 6, however many I get a day. Today it looks like we're going to get 2, but look at my fingernails. I polish lasts me about 2 days because I've been digging. Look how dirty my nails are from digging in the dirt. So, and I don't really use gloves because it's good to have your hands in the dirt. It's good bacteria. And you guys, I'm obsessed with phages. Go look it up. Phages. It's a virus that kills bacteria, and they used to use that to help kill bacteria until penicillin came around, and then they put it all on the shelf. But there's places like naval bases and places that have this in storage, all these different phages, and if you can't find the right phage for your bacteria, you can go in the sewer and find it. I swear, go look it up. It's an amazing documentary. PHAGE phage, or phages. I'm obsessed now. I'm watching all those documentaries. But anyway, why did I say that? Oh, you're digging your fingers in the dirt.
Yes.
It gives you a good immune system. But anyway, there's one okra, and look, here's a baby one. It's 2 more days. And there's a flower right there's a flower.
That's going to turn into,
yep.
That flower is going to turn into an okra.
Yep. And so over here.
Looks like a little weird corn cabbage.
It does, doesn't it? So over here, let me squeeze through. Can you see this one?
Oh, snap.
Let me get this out of the way.
That's like the mother of
Yeah, that was just the other day I showed them. So look, and so we're going to have, a whole bunch at one day probably. So one of these days I'll have a whole bunch at once. So anyway, an update, you guys. Look at the size of that.
The okra files.
Look at that. I don't know. Boris went and went to pick cucumbers, and he found an okra, and I don't even know which one this is, which type of okra, but look at that.
Giant okra?
Wow. I don't know which one, but anyway, like I said, every 2 days you got to go out there and pick them, and I'm going to cut it up and freeze it till I have a whole bag full on, and then we'll freeze dry.
Let's see if it's...
well, I'm going to wash it and cut it up.
Oh, I was going to cut that tip off and see if it's
No, I can tell it's not crunchy,
okay.
so that's good. So anyway, we'll keep you updating y'all. I'm going to have Boris cut this thing up so we can put it in our... This is our freezer bag we got going. See if it's crunchy. Mm-hmm. Cut it... No, what are you doing? Cut it big old pieces. Big pieces? Yeah, big chunks.
It's kind of like I do.
Like an onion?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going smooth, so it's not woody, so that's good.
No, the tip was a little woody, but no, that's it.
All right, so then the rest, put it all in here, except for the...
Little tippy.
And then we freeze that until we have enough to freeze dry. We'll have to have at least 12 of those bags to freeze dry.
Yeah.
Two at a time.
But they're homemade.
Homemade.
Homemade
Thank
okra.
you. I got an okra, you guys, from the burgundy red. This is the burgundy red okra. Pretty. Look at something is eating the leaves. Maybe aphids? I don't know. Yep, aphids. Look at the aphids. Anyway, at least it's still surviving, even though it's got aphids. Hey, you guys, look. That's a nice okra, too. Look, let's see if I even put the name of it down here. I don't remember which the name of this one is. Oh, let's see. Burmese. This is Burmese okra. Nice, really long, slender. All right. Let's see. This okra don't have anything on it yet. But those over there, look. Lots of pods coming. Lots. So, better than last year. Okay, everybody. This is the last video I'm going to do because I decided I'm not going to do a freeze-dry okra on this video. You'll have to go and watch a separate video for that because my phone is getting too clogged up. So anyway, I want to show you. This one is... Whew,
oh, look at this poor
this is
thing.
Bama Red.
Bama Red.
Like me.
Oh,
Bama
it
Red.
needs water.
And so this is...
what happened to the
I'm
irrigation?
Not sure. I don't know. It maybe not coming on, but something is wrong. And this is what okra looks like when it don't get water. And then what happens is when these things get weakened, then the aphids attack. So there's aphids on this. Can you see?
Yes,
right
the
here.
little sprinklers.
Aphids. So I'm gonna take these okra off. This is the Alabama red, and you see the tip has the red on it.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if it's supposed to get all the way red, so I'm gonna let a couple of these go and see, but I don't think so.
That one behind you too.
Yeah, this one is the Burmese. These get long and skinny. See the difference?
Oh, like Burmese python.
Look at the difference. You see?
Oh wow.
And then this over here.
Oh, that one is drooping down too. Look,
this is.
they're all drooping down.
Oh, look, the sun took off the label, even though it's a Sharpie. Star of David. This is the Star of David. So I believe the reason for this one is maybe the way it looks when you cut it, like a star. And let's see, what else we got? Anything over here? These are not developing anything, so maybe I'll get that one out here. It's gonna be a few days. I'm just gonna get, it's okay if you get the okra before it's ready. It's just gonna be more tender and young and not as big. But you don't want to wait too long because that's when it gets woody. Let's go over here and see if there's any on these plants. I don't think there is. Look at, I'm gonna set these down. My hands are getting full and prickly. Whew. Yeah, look at here. Here's one. look how tall this one is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in the shade.
Maybe we should move.
Let's see what this is. Gosh. I think this was full of mystery ones. Because I can't find a thing. I think I planted a whole bunch of different kinds in this. And this is what survived. I don't know. It looks kind of like Burmese, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Look at
these.
this.
I don't know why.
Look at this. Come over here.
Oh, I was going to show them the cucumbers.
Look. This is the Okra series.
Oh, snap.
Let me cut it and show them. Look.
Wow. Crescent Moon
Yeah.
edition.
So there's three. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 okra plants in this pot, 25-gallon pot. So that's definitely doable. That's 5 okra plants in that 25-gallon pot. Now let's go over here. That's huge. Let's go over here and see if there's any okra on these.
Yeah, it looks like
so hot, you guys. It's 90.
it could be the water that it's so hot.
Yeah. So these are going to be really red. Let me just cut. What is
I
this?
caught one to show us.
Let me see. Okay, this is mystery okra, but I guarantee you this is one of the red ones because look at it. Hold on, let me cut one that's. Look how red this is. That's oh, look at the aphids. Look at all the ants crawling.
Yeah. Oh.
So the thing about aphids is this: if you got ants, the ants feed off of the ants protect the aphids, and then the ants protect the aphids. Ew. And then the aphids feed the honeydew to the ants. So that's a
ecosystem.
Symbiotic relationship. So let's just go over here. Actually, I know there's no. Yeah, let's go to the chicken coop. There's one more plant, and then we'll end it. Got one here that's. Let's see what it is. I don't even know if I have a label on this. Heavy hitter.
Snap!
It's supposed to put a lot on it, but I don't see a lot on it. But that's a heavy hitter. Maybe that's what the other one is. So these I have. I could probably take this off, and I might do so. But let's go over to the
Other side of town.
other side of the chicken coop. There's just a few here. By the chicken coop. Look at this one, you guys. Look. I love that. Let's see, what is this? Hold on. This is Burmese. No, it's called Burgundy. This one is the one called Burgundy.
Oh, wow, look,
So
the
that
little
that
bitty
red
one.
That red one I cut over there, it has to be Burgundy. Look at that. That's pretty, isn't it?
That is so pretty. As pretty as you are.
Pink, thank you. The pink Okinawa didn't make it this year. So, okay, let's look at the colors. That's the Alabama red, and that's the Burgundy.
Oh.
Let's see. I don't think there's
any more.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, show them the. Let me go back here and show them this one.
Where? Is there a little beady one? Oh, wait. I think.
Didn't make it. Look, let me pull this up.
Oh, sweet baby. But you know what it did? It produced one little okra choke.
Look at that. Poor little thing. It's all it made. Look, let's take
You're
it.
a good okra plant.
Let's see if maybe it'll make another one. This is this one is called
This one didn't.
Burmese.
Oh, Burmese.
And what is this one?
See the water?
Heavy hitter, but they're not heavy hitters.
What's going on with the water?
I don't know.
It's too hot. I think something is getting in here and eating all of this. Like
Yeah,
all
we
the.
got a bug or something eating that. But let's see. That's it, you guys. So let me go over here and tell everybody. Woo.
Little red okra. Wham!
So, okay. So this is good. This is every 2 days you got to come out. But here's the thing. You've got to water it. And I found the 25-gallon pots do way better than the other pots that are like 15-gallon. So you want to put it in a 25-gallon pot if you're not going to put it in the ground. And I think I've told you guys before, the reason we don't put it in the ground is because
we have gophers.
and we have a lot of rocks. And So we have clay soil too, and then there's so many rocks that but the gophers is the main problem. He's miserable too. It's so hot. So anyway, these are just to show you different shapes and different sizes and different colors of okra. This one I'm assuming is the one that's spineless, because it's not pricking me at all. And so, to be honest with you, I know these are pretty, but I probably might do, these are not too bad. I'd probably do the burgundy and the one that are spineless, because the other ones, the prickles, it still feels like thorns in your hands. I don't like that. So it smells funny. It smells a little bit like pee-pee.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it smells. But anyway, is that T? Would they call that TMI?
Uh-huh.
We always have a lot of TMI on this channel. Y'all go watch some of our other videos. But anyway, thank you for watching. And, ooh, itching all over now. Give us a thumbs up if you like this or got anything out of it. And if you're not subscribed, they say that only 1% are subscribed. In some cases, just a small percentage. It will help us out. You don't have to spend a penny to subscribe. So just click that subscribe
button, boink.
And it also helps us
It's over
out
here.
if you hit the like button.
Subscribe,
it's like a thumbs up.
and
so
like.
hit that too. And so thank you so much for watching, and we want to say God bless every one of y'all. Thank you so much. We love you. See you on the next video. Look for the freeze dry one.